Hey everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, this is going to be GroovePages link your Groove mail to opt-in funnel. Now, if you haven't landed on this page before, I'm Ross and this is GrooveTube Academy. This is everything to do with Groove Funnels, your one-stop shop. And at the end of this video, you'll be able to get your very first lead, albeit a test lead, into your Groove Mail account. So how exciting is that? So stick with me to the end and follow me through on this one. So if you remember rightly, we finished on the last video with this congratulations form when we were setting up our very first form in GrooveMail. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link in the video just above us, which will flash up now. Pause this, go and watch that one, and then come back to this when you've done that and you've got this page in front of you. So let's get straight to it. So we need to select JavaScript code, easy for me to say, and this is the easiest option. As it says here, it's embeddable, copy and paste style directly to your site. So I've copied this, so select and copy this, it'll say script at the end, and then we want to go over to our GroovePages account within GrooveFunnels, and we want to select the landing page. Now remember, it was the first thing was the landing or squeeze page, onto a thank you page, and then eventually onto the offer itself. And this is a great way to collect emails whilst presenting your offer to your leads. So before we start, I just want you to make a copy or clone this page. So the three little dots there, clone, just to make a copy, because we're going to be making changes to this, and I just want to make sure that you've copied it first and all your hard work doesn't go to waste. Because there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can integrate it with a third-party email provider, which I'll do in the next video, but this one's purely for GrooveMail. So please, three dots, clone, just so you've got a copy and it doesn't mess everything up. So we've selected it here. So what we want to do, just going to make sure that I haven't missed anything here yet, follow my notes. So we're going to want to delete this opt-in form here, so this form container. Basically, what's going to happen in the future, let's delete this first of all. So you just click it, form container, and then press the little bin, confirm. So I want to explain something to you that's going to make this irrelevant in the future. So what's going to happen in the future is you're going to be able to do integration, and you'll be able to pull a GrooveMail tile straight into the page, a drop-down menu, and it'll say which form do you want, blah, 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 and it'll be super easy. But at the moment, because GrooveMail is brand new, we have to do a little workaround, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. So instead of having a tile here, which we'd normally have, for GrooveMail, we want to pull in an others. So you're in Elements, Others, and the code embed, and you just drag that across. This is a 2x2 layout, and just drop it in somewhere where it looks sensible, which is about there. And then you'll see that drops in. We want to, so I've explained about the integration, we want to select that, and you'll see that it says embed and embed down here. So these are always good two places to keep in your scan, because you'll always know exactly which part of your page you've selected. So we want to go into the cog, and you'll see this page come up now, and you want to click just where the flashing icon now is presented, and you want to paste in that JavaScript that we got on the last page within the GrooveMail over here. Save that, and we want to save, and you'll see it's just popped up in the background there. And we always want to publish, so always remember to save and publish. Another update coming will be the fact that it'll auto save as you go along, so you won't lose any work. But if you get into the habit of doing it just now, then you'll not go far wrong. So we've done that. So I now want to go back to our thank you page, just to make sure that we have our link to our offer. So this is our thank you page that we're going to link through to, and what we want to do is select the button. I'm not quite sure we set this up in our, let's minimize that, in our last video, I think the second video in, so I just want to make sure. So you'll see that I've selected it. It's a button, a solid button we can configure. Yeah, and in fact, I've actually got in the URL. So what you want to do is you have your text in here. Yes, send me straight to this awesome offer or whatever you want. You'll click here and it'll display whether you want to direct to a page, URL, wherever you want to send them. You can even send them to another page within your funnel if you're getting advanced, and then you'll put in your URL here. This, if you're promoting GrooveFunnels, it might even be your affiliate link in this part. So just to take us through it, I'm just going to update it. You'd always update it afterwards, save, and then publish. So I think that's, so we did that, we saved and published. So yeah, so the next thing we want to do is actually test it out. I think we're almost there. So we will refresh in the next tab. So this is the old form that I've had up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and refresh it just to save a bit of time. So I'll see you in a second. So there we go. I didn't need to pause it in the end. It was actually ready straight away. So what I was doing is I was just refreshing the page so that the new form came up. So this is now I could have probably, we can make this a bit neater later on, but basically you could extend this out so it's all looking a bit nicer. So yeah, so we're going to test it now. So I've just stuck in a dummy email, and then hopefully once I press submit, in the background, this email address will be getting sent into our GrooveMail account, into the lead section, and then we'll be redirected from this page onto our thank you page. So fingers crossed. You feeling lucky? So here we go. Let's submit this and see what happens. So submitting, and boom. I mean, look at that. So as you can see, it didn't actually seem like much had happened, because the way I'd set it up was that this part at the top of the page was the same. We have our video, and then the button that we just changed in the last page. But you'll see that the URL up here is actually changed to the thank you page that I'd set up. So how good was that? And you can even change the title. Look, I've changed the title to say, wait, watch this. So change it to whatever you like, rather than just having like thank you page or bridge page. Change it to something funky that'll keep their attention. So let me just check that we've got everything. So we've got to our thank you page. Yeah, so I need to explain something about this. So this page itself, I'll not go too deep, but basically what you want to do on here, so this offer is actually an offer that I'm going to put live because people have been asking about it. So what I would do in here, in this video, eventually, I think I'm going to have something like basically explaining the program that's on offer, and I would explain, I could possibly show some results that I've got, because I've got multiple #1 listings now for my YouTube videos following this program, hence the how to use Google and YouTube to send you free organic traffic, because this is videos that I've made following this program, and then ranked them #1 in Google and YouTube, which then obviously gets presented to people when they search, so they then click through, and that's pure organic traffic. So I'd maybe talk about that. I could possibly show them like maybe like a results page with all my a form that I've got where I've listed all the different videos and where they're ranking, what they're doing at the moment, and the improvements I can make. And then I'd maybe talk a little bit about the product itself, and then I would direct them to the link below the screen, and then they would click that and then go through to the offer. However, if you're maybe doing maybe you're promoting GrooveFunnels itself, so maybe you want to talk about the actual platform, you could have a short video, and maybe watch one of my review videos to get a feel for what you could put in, and you could show them behind the scenes, you could show them some of the apps, you could show them, you know, the kind of things that GrooveFunnels can do for them, break it all down, say if it's an email response you're looking for, we've got GrooveMail, which is fantastic, or if you want to host videos and put calls to action in videos, we've got Groove Video, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe you could concentrate on specific problems. Maybe you're just going for a specific niche, and how GrooveFunnels is going to basically solve that problem. Now, if you're not keen on getting on video, you could take this video placeholder out, and you could just have loads of content on the screen with images. You could even, I think we can even take GrooveFunnel videos from Mike himself, and you could even place them in if you're not comfortable getting on video. So that's a couple of other options you've got to do that. So let me just make sure that I've explained that all for you. Yeah, so basically what we'll do now is we'll just make sure that this thank you page is going to direct me to the offer in question that was set up for this demo. So we'll click that, and hopefully, yeah, perfect. So what it did in the background is it took that link that we set up. Remember, we changed it. We had the button text, then we changed the link to the URL. We stuck the URL in here, and this is just I thought I was going to exit the page there, so it brought a pop-up, which is great. And yeah, there you go. So it links directly to the offer we've got, and it's all congruent. It's now saying free 24-hour Google ranking system. So it's making, and I even copied this picture off and put it on the page. So you can tell it's all congruent, and then they would then go down this, they would click this button, and they would then follow the process to sign up to the offer. If that's, you're probably going to get a very high conversion rate because they've already given you their email address. So now they've got the offer. But the great thing is, if they got distracted along the way, say the doorbell went, another Amazon delivery, or the kids started screaming behind them and they got taken away, you've now got your email address, so you can send an email and say, hey, I'm just making sure you got the offer. What do you think? If you didn't have a chance to have a look, I've put the link in this email so that it can be taken straight through. So you've got multiple opportunities just to remind them, because we're all busy, we get distracted. So now you've got somebody that that's interested in this specific product. You can tag them certain ways, and that they possibly might be interested in YouTube and Google or organic traffic in the future. So that'll give you an overall view. So we're in at 11 minutes now. I'm wary. I try to keep these videos 10 to 15 minutes. I just want to make sure that I've covered everything for you in this one. And it looks as though we're almost there. So what I'll do is, once I've got, I'm actually, people have been asking me about this offer, which is mad, because I created it as a demo just to give you an idea how you can set up your own opt-in funnel. And then people started asking me about this actual offer. So there's a couple of things you can do. You can actually, I'm going to neaten this up and set it all up, and I'll put the link below this video. And what you can do is you can just put in your email, and you can test it yourself, so you can see each page as it comes along, as I've got the finished product out there, and I'll upload a video to the thank you page, just basically showing you what I would put in there, and it'll give you a better idea how the whole opt-in funnel works, from that squeezer landing page to the thank you page, and then onwards to the offer itself. And if you're interested, you can actually get this offer. The only caveat I would say is if you're, all in with GrooveFunnels and you're finding it a bit overwhelming with all this information, please just don't sign up to it, because I don't want to overload you with stuff. But if it's something you were interested in, it's an absolutely great product, and I use it for all my YouTube channels. And as you can see, this one's free. So what it is it's just part of the course. That shows you exactly what we do, and then there's like another part of the course that if it looked okay, you would sign up to that, and that's a fee to pay for that one. But look, it's there. I'm going to set it up now so that I can send traffic that I know that will be interested to this particular funnel, because I've set it up now. I may as well put it to use. So the last thing I want you to show you was now back into GrooveMail. Is in the leads. If I refresh this page, hopefully we'll see that test email that I stuck in to that form, and any second now, fingers crossed. Yes, I told you. There we go. We have our first lead. So as you can see, it's a test lead, but we only asked for one action, which is to put the email in. Had we had other fields with name or phone number, company, blah, 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 it would all go in here. But for this one, we just wanted the email. So there you go, your first lead. And these will, more and more of these will come in as you get more experience, and you will be flying. So if you liked that video, please hit the like button. It tells me that you like content like this. I can put more out. Please put a comment below as well with anything that you need covered, or anything you felt I might have missed out that I could maybe improve on in future. I'm always looking for feedback, so I can improve on these videos for you. And if you haven't subscribed, it's over the other side. Hit the button, subscribe, and you'll be notified as soon as the next video comes out. And the next video will be basically the GroovePages, which will be how to integrate your third-party email autoresponder into your opt-in funnel. So if you didn't want to use GrooveMail as yet for whatever reason, and you've got Aweber or MailChimp, whatever, we can look into setting that up for you. So there we go, 15 minutes, just made it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll speak very soon. Cheers, guys.